Every trading day tells its own story. Three metrics, VWAP, standard deviation bands, and the initial balance, let you read where today's price actually sits relative to today's own history, and where it's likely to interact next. VWAP is the average price a contract has traded at during the session, but weighted by volume. If more contracts traded at 5,900 than at 5,920, VWAP pulls toward 5,900. This isn't a lagging indicator like a moving average. It's a real mechanic. Many institutional execution algorithms explicitly benchmark their own fills against VWAP, which means big money has a tangible reason to lean on that line. That creates actual order flow, not just chart superstition. VWAP tells you which side of fair for the day price currently sits on. If price is trading above VWAP, the market is richer than its volume-weighted average, a broad sign of intraday strength. Below VWAP means cheaper, a sign of weakness. But VWAP alone is context, not a signal. It's the frame you use to layer under structure and liquidity, not a replacement for them. Around VWAP, you can plot bands at 1, 2, and 3 standard deviations, a volume-weighted measure of how far price has strayed from the session's center. When price reaches the second standard deviation band, it's in an unusual location relative to where most trading happened. That doesn't mean it must reverse. A trending day will ride an outer band for hours, but it does mean price is in a different regime, and a disciplined trader sizes risk accordingly. The initial balance, the high and low of the first 60 minutes, reflects overnight positioning and the earliest, most active participants. If the market couldn't agree on a range early, it often resolves that indecision with a directional move later. A wide initial balance usually means the early players already found a large enough area, suggesting range-bound conditions instead. These are tendencies, not guarantees, but they're worth watching. When price breaks cleanly above the IB high or below the IB low, especially if it does so with a large-bodied, low-wick displacement candle and elevated volume, that's often the moment a session transitions from balance to direction. Traders use IB high and low all day as reference points because every participant can see them and plan around them. That agreement is what makes the levels potent. VWAP, bands, and the initial balance complete the toolkit. Candles show you each round, structure shows the score, and these three tools show you where today sits in its own story. Educational only, not financial advice.